Okay, so what's your
Keep
question?
playing these mind games together. Alright, I'm only 8 minutes and 47 seconds into this. And I don't know who this, I guess this is Travis Hines. But wow, 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 this is well handled thus far by him, no question. And this is the chantel. This is the chantel that I was so happy that it wasn't Browntown, Indiana. Instead it's Browntown, Wisconsin. Kitzlar and your. Okay, so here's where you can go for this gentleman. But this is great. I like his reaction thus far has been amazing. I'm watching it on my TV at 8:47. So here we go. I'm just gonna let you see from the very beginning. Let's see, sound up. Probably not that loud up.
Can I help you?
What's that?
Can I help you?
Yeah, so I'm Deputy Kitzlar with the Brown County Sheriff's Office. I'm just out here,
Literally paying zero attention to said man. And I think I'm just now realizing that obviously this is like a screen. So it's clear to me, yeah, that's like in a cop car damn near. Oh my word. Are you serious? This guy right here is the bomb. But why is it like before I wrote that? I'm like, oh, better not say that. He know what up. He's here. He's there. He's big bad everywhere. All right, let's watch. Wow, I'm impressed so far, but I'm only at 8 minutes 47 seconds, and of course it was at 1:52 when I looked up. All right. All right. Well, all right.
trying to make contact with you and figure out what's going on.
Oh, yeah, I can, just gonna get some water and then I was gonna take off.
Okay. You living out of your vehicle?
Well, I mean, I'm just hanging out.
Okay. Looks to me as though he is setting the F up, if you will. Like his whole, setting the whole, look at all these, like, power charger. There's some water thing. Big old, like, their TV. Okay. I didn't look at it like this before. This is something. He's setting the camera up here. There's obviously a camera rolling somewhere over here, maybe over there. Like, he's wired the F up. He knows what he's doing. Okay. Let's just start from there.
Make contact.
Can I help you?
What's that?
Can I help you?
Yeah, so I'm Deputy Kitzlar with the Brown County Sheriff's Office. I'm just out here, trying to make contact with you and figure out what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Make contact with you. Well, that's a big problem right there, because this man is doing nothing wrong. Make contact with you. Why are you approaching me? You approached me.
I can, just gonna get some water and then I was gonna take off.
Okay. You living out of your vehicle?
Well, I mean, I'm just hanging out.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you, sir?
What's the crime?
What's that?
What's the crime?
Well,
I see.
Looks an awful lot like you're camping out of your vehicle in the parking lot of a business.
Well, no, I'll take off. I just,
No. I'm investigating this, okay? And I have been working this area for the past several years.
Several years?
Yep. And I know the management here and the ownership at Woodman's, and they don't allow people to be camping out their vehicle in their parking lot.
Well, okay. Well, I can move. I got some stickers. I wanted to get some water.
Sure. Okay.
Is that okay?
Right now I'm gonna want to see your driver's license.
Okay. What was the crime?
Sir, you have your driver's license.
Yeah. What's the crime?
Sure, and I'd be happy to explain that to you after I get your driver's license.
It's always after the fact. Yeah, we'll explain that to you after we got you under our thumb, the girl.
Well, it takes a couple of...
Right, I know, but I need to know who I'm talking.
That's great. Let me be quiet.
Sir, you You have your driver's license?
Yeah, what's the crime?
Sure, and I'd be happy to explain that to you after I get your driver's license.
Well, it takes a couple of...
Right, I know, but I need to know who I'm talking to.
What he just said, well, it takes a couple, kind of, and I was inferring that he was going to say steps for you to even ask for my driver's license when I'm not even driving, but the whole ID thing. And this bitch boy over here to the, whatever, says, yeah, I know, like, I know I gotta have this, that, and the other to, like, actually do that, but it don't matter. And then when he's like, I'll take off, he's like, no, because now I'm asking for your driver's license. Like, no, I want your ID. And this guy handled it so good.
Right, and we're not going to be going and digging the bag. Get your hand out of the bag.
Okay,
sure,
let's go back.
Your driver's license.
Yeah, what's the crime?
Sure, and I'd be happy to explain that to you after I get your driver's license.
Well, it takes a couple of...
Right, I know, but I need to know.
However, at the same time, he just asked the man for his driver's license. He grabbed a fanny pack of sorts. The license could have been in there. You literally just asked him to get something. Maybe, what if, just saying hypothetically, that's where the license was located. This guy gets going quick. All right.
What was the crime?
Sure, you have your driver's license.
Yeah, what's the crime?
Sure, and I'd be happy to explain that to you after I get your driver's license.
Well, it takes a couple of...
Right, I know, but I need to know who I'm talking to. Right, and we're not going to be going and digging the bag. Get your hand out of the bag.
Oh, sure, okay. All right.
Step out of the car.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Step out of the car right now. Stop dicking around with the camera and get out of the car.
Yeah,
Get your hand out of the bag.
Oh, sure, okay. All right.
Step out of the car.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Step out of the car right now. Stop dicking around with the camera and get out of the car.
All right.
We're not going to be reaching for anything else. Get out of the car.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Sure.
Do you have any weapons on you? What do you have in your pocket? Separate your feet. Separate your feet. Separate your feet.
What's the crime?
Sure. All right, where's your ID?
What's the crime on
Where's your ID?
What am I being suspected of for
Where's
crime?
your ID? Okay, you're gonna take a seat right here, okay?
Oh, sure, okay.
Take a seat.
You all right?
This is what's gonna happen, okay? You're gonna cross your feet.
Oh.
If you try and run from me or do anything, I'm gonna tase you, okay?
You got tased me? Okay.
Yeah. So where's your ID?
Well, what's the crime?
I need to have your ID, and then I'll be happy to explain things to you. So where's your ID?
Well, what's your name? Who are you guys?
I'm Deputy Kitzlar with the Brown County Sheriff's Office.
Kitzlar?
Yeah.
All right. Is that K-I-T-S-L-E-R?
It's right here. It's right here.
Well, I can't see it.
Okay, that's wonderful. Where's your ID?
No, Kitzlar.
Where's your ID?
Does it start with a K or
What's your name?
C?
What's your name?
I just want to get this right. Does it start with a
Where's
K?
your ID?
Okay, so I'm just taking a guess. I'll figure it out at the police station later.
Okay. Where's your ID?
Are you guys sheriff? You're police? You're both police? Okay. And then your name? Your? Okay, so is that Y-O-R?
Yes.
I can't. Once again, I can't see it. Is that read or no, I can't. I can't read that.
ask you again. Where's your ID?
I'm trying to figure out who you guys are.
Well, we just told you who we are. Deputy Kitzlar and Deputy York. What's your name?
Okay,
Where's your ID?
and I'm just confirming. Y-O-R?
It's pretty simple.
Okay, yeah. Y-O-H-R.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Kitzlar, yeah. I mean, my last name's Hines, so.
What's your first name?
Okay, yeah. What's your guys' first name? Kitzlar and...
Real quick, okay, Your is not really a common name that I have heard. Your, unless it's not a common name, plain and simple, unless you're from somewhere from Your, I don't know. But with that, Your makes me think of either Y-O-U-R, comma, there's the storm again, E, which is after the U, but or Y-O-U-R. And to ask for the spelling of that is not that far-fetched, because it could be Y-O-R, Y-O, it's ended up being, I guess, H-R.
Your. What's Kitzlar? Okay, yeah, Y-O-H-R.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Kitzlar, yeah, I mean, my last name's Hines, so.
What's your first name?
Okay, yeah, what's your guys' first name? Kitzlar and your.
Okay.
What's Kitzlar?
Listen, we're not going to get anywhere until I have your driver's
Let's
license.
find out who each other are, yeah.
I'm Deputy Kitzlar with the Brown County
Okay.
Sheriff's
Like I
Office.
said, yeah.
Badge number is 1402. Okay.
All right.
I have a legal reason to identify you now.
Me too, I got a legal reason.
Listen to me. I have a legal reason to identify you. Okay. So, I'm asking where your
You
ID
guys are
is.
being rude.
I'm asking where your ID is.
Well, you guys are being really rude.
Yeah, they are.
Shining your lights in my face like this.
Yeah.
Where's your
So
ID?
Kitzlar, yeah, Kitzlar, what's your first name? I can tell you my first name. You tell me yours.
First initial P.
B, okay, T. All right. Looks like we're getting somewhere here.
Okay. So are you failing to provide identification?
It sounds like you are. I
Or are you
mean,
refusing
Yeah.
to?
Are
I
you-
have absolutely no reason
B,
to
Kitzlar?
give you my full identity.
Well, why
Okay?
is that? What's
I've
protecting
given you my information, my badge number, and the first initial of my name.
Okay.
You don't need anything
B,
further than that.
Kitzlar.
I
hear
have a
that.
legal...
Kind of, yeah, we do. Speaking for as we the people, because you are supposed to be you're public servants to the public. We pay your mofo paycheck and keep your mortgage on. But I'm just learning that everything is just like different heads of a. You cut one off, another one pops up, and then there are just all these individual entities, and the this and the that. Monopoly, the game. If you remember, Monopoly was fun when you first started playing it, picking your little thimble or your shoe, but by the end of the game, it's only left there maybe me and you, and we're just paying each other a bunch of effing money, and it kind of takes the fun away. Just say.
No reason to be stopping you as an officer.
What's the crime?
Refusing to. I have absolutely no reason
B, Kitzlar?
to give you my full identity.
Well, why
okay?
is that? What's protecting
I've given you my information, my badge number, and the first initial of my name.
Okay.
You don't need anything
B,
further than
Kitzlar.
that. I have a legal
you.
reason to be stopping you as an officer.
What's the crime?
And again, I said I'm happy to explain that after I...
Which, speaking of, this is a very key point, and if this was like a lawyer and, like somewhat edited review, they would tell you that that is what he just said is completely false, I'm gonna say, and that it's completely false that they should be able to tell you their name, especially as chill as Mr. Hines we've learned so far. And when one of them offered up their first initial, he offered his up. So that should be enough, I would think. I mean, I know with the technology we have now, run the license plates. He already and y'all weren't even y'all weren't even paying attention. Your job is similar to a scientist: observe, report, I guess investigate in your dumb case. But it. So that part I would say is false. They need to tell you who they are, because we pay for them. If I'm incorrect, somebody let me know. Otherwise, this next thing that has been brought up now at least 3 to 4 times, and what is this? Is that in the picture? That's just part of the picture. This like weird orb, or this is just part of the film. Like, wonder what is making it do that. Like, obviously this guy does this for a living, but what is that? Why does it? I'm gonna have to ask my roommate here what this is, because it was on the For You page. But what is this in the car? I don't think that's anything but like weirdness. And Nate, are you in the kitchen? Well, what the flip is that? Like, it looks fish-like. Oh my good God. And then wait, okay. Oh, we do have the thing on. So it kind of looks like a... Oh my god, there's some weird shit going on, like right there. It's shiny. Almost like ding. Okay. And then this is going on. What the flying hepicus? Eyes like right there. Okay, shiny dot above it. What the fuck? It's fucking me up. Okay, she is also, though, I must say. Look at her eyes, okay? She's even got like the eyelashes and the eyeball. Let's just say her face is under there. And her eyes, you know, right there. There's her mouth. She's like a pin-up girl kind of from those days. Alright, so before I was seeing a fish, now I'm seeing all sorts of things. What is up? Okay, because this is... trying to remember what these dots were for, and I'm guessing to bring attention to the glowingness of it, because this almost looks like a... I don't even know. What the fuck, though? Okay, then you got like... do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do. Very aquatic, I would have to say. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Yeah, how's it gonna be? I'm surprised I did that. Shit. Fudge. How's it gonna be when you don't know me anymore? I kind of slid the page down. I was surprised because I thought you couldn't do that when you had... Damn it. We need to, though. Wanna give myself a piece of you. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Alright, like, this is crazy. This would be real crazy. Okay, like, this, it's almost like, okay, that kind of looks more like whale-like or something, though. That was an eye. It's like a dimple. That's like his mouth. Oh, okay, there's Homegirl right there. Here's some fucking, it's making me think of Sin City movie. With the dot. The dude in there, Elijah Wood. There's another dot. And when I'm going to do it under. That kind of looks like another shark. What in the heck is going on here? Like, I'm just seeing more and more. Okay, ooh, this one looks kind of like he has a mustache that goes that way, right? And then one that goes that way. I don't even know. But then, like, crab style. Crab people. Okay, good. It slid. Oh, effing up too much. And you got that. Okay, we had done... That's like somebody else's tail, maybe. Okay. And this kid's crazy because, like, these are clearly, like... I highly doubt this mofo, Travis, who is not a... And then there's, like, that shape. Oh my god. Tell me what... Okay, I can't zoom in, but... One... Let's... Hang on. This could be easier. Where's the gray colored button? Hey. Well, that kind of looks like a Klansman. And now, see, I look away and I see it from a different perspective, but I did see 3 grays sitting there. Wait, I gotta get rid of that, though. It's like that. Then, like that. I don't know what happened. Now, this is kind of like Harvey Birdman. What the hell? Or Thoth, you know? Eyeball, fucking mouth. This shit is not on point. Let me just say that. And then you got maybe like this thinker. Oh, damn it! I was almost done with a worm coming out of his mouth. Of course. Then you got this thinker. Little drinker. Oh, so that coming out of there. And that coming out of there. Eyeball, nose. And then the Thoth. Whatchamacallit. caca, and then that horn, or whatever it is, or you can even be looking at it from like a sideways point of view. Whoa, well, or like look at him, he could be like bird-like, and that's the eye. I'm not sure what, because this now, it almost looks like I was thinking, are we at a different point in the like picture where things changed? Because that's kind of what it feels like to me. And you have these 3 dots of luminosity, and then you got this guy's head. What is going on here? Like, because this shouldn't even be here at all. So what? Is it just me? I don't think so. And then this guy over here, I just noticed nose, and then a little baby dot dot. Ooh, crap, be careful. Dot dot eye and a glow. And then like whatever the flip is going on here is effing like, I wonder, are these reflections of something? I'm like trying to think, but like this is just a weird apparition. And I mean, here's another one I didn't even notice before. There's another light. Anything with those kind of lights, and I only know this from things like this and dealing with it. But now I'm getting the vibe of like this is a jean jacket, and this could be like a punk. Okay, there's his ear, punk rap guy a little bit with like a, and he's like looking back at you. It was like kind of a smile. Now that this is what we got on here to do. Here's another human over here. Maybe it's just telling us that we're all the same too. A turtle right there. Look, it's a terrapin turtle coming in. Something's coming in. Yeah. And then I'm seeing this again. It's kind of squid-like. Bizarre. Alright. This was... Now he's laughing at me. What the hell is going on? Like, it just keeps looking like different shit every damn time. Like... Ha ha ha. He's having a good old time. This one, white circle in there. That's what I'm saying. It's like... I understand cameras were in the car and all that jazz, but... Okay, sorry. We're already at 22 minutes. I'm only 5 minutes in. Okay.
Get your ID.
All right. Well, I mean, you heard it. I mean,
Nope, you didn't provide anything.
It's T. Hines.
Okay, what's your first name?
Okay, let's hear your first name.
What's your first name?
Why are you withholding your information?
Maybe he has, by the way. I will rewind it. But now I'm starting to think that's a melanated gentleman in a coat, but I still think I'm wrong. Now I just see it from like a guy in like a trench coat, but then it just don't even make sense unless he has like visor covers, and I don't even know WTF or what that's been. Alright, we're gonna go back 30 seconds. Gonna take too long.
Reason to give you my full identity.
And they have also not presented a reason on what the heck they're even interrogating and or bothering him for. No crime, no probable cause, no... Come on, man.
Why is that? What's
I've given you my information, my badge number, and the first initial of my name.
Okay.
You don't need anything further than that. I have a legal reason to be stopping you as an officer.
What's the crime?
And again, I said I'm happy to explain that after I get your ID.
All right. Well, I mean, you heard it. I mean,
Nope, you didn't provide anything.
It's T. Hines.
Okay, what's your first name?
Okay, let's hear your first name.
What's your first name?
Why are you withholding your information?
I'm not. I was happy to provide it to you.
Right?
I was happy to provide it to you.
And then you got your, I don't have, what's the first?
What's your first name?
What's the initial of his
What's your first name?
D. Kitzler. What's B? Brian?
What's your first name?
Brad?
Love
Hey,
that.
what's your first name?
Let me hear your first name. I'm willing to exchange. I gotta find out who you are. I'm gonna find out.
So this is what's gonna happen.
I gotta find out eventually.
Okay, right.
All he was trying to find out after being jerked out of his car, looks like there's a bridge of sorts. Okay, like, so this is a place to be walking. I would say that's a bridge you walk over. That looks like green grass to me. This is still epic.
Well, right now, I have a reason to identify you.
But you don't.
Okay, and
Which were, that's what we're trying
what's
to
your first name?
discover.
Let me hear your first name. I'm willing to exchange. I gotta find out who you are. I'm gonna find out.
So this is what's gonna happen.
I gotta find out eventually.
Okay. Right now, I have a reason to identify you. Okay, and I want to make this perfectly clear. Hey, listen to me. Are you refusing to identify yourself?
Wow, lose your shit. Why don't you? Because they're so not used to, for the most part, people fucking knowing their rights and their amendments, which we are losing every day by people not being informed, which is the purpose of this video, education.
Stop talking over me.
I'm willing to exchange it.
Are you refusing? Right now, I have a reason to identify you. Okay,
and he's probably mad because he knows that he actually doesn't have a reason to identify, because he was pretty calm when he said that. What I'm asking for now is for you to have a reason to identify you. This could be Officer 2, I don't know. Because, anyway, how the fuck this has even gotten to this point, I don't know, because they now have his first initial, his last name, and the license plate. Come on, man. So, he's saying, I have a reasonable whatever the fuck, which you don't, and that's exactly what you do need. So T. Hines is saying, exactly what is that?
Hey, what's your first name?
Let me hear your first name. I'm willing to exchange. I gotta find out who you are. I'm gonna find out.
So this is what's gonna happen.
I gotta find out eventually.
Okay. Right now.
Okay, wait. He's about to say it, but he's already in handcuffs, for God's sakes. I mean, seriously. Or no, I guess he's not. Okay, I could not tell when I watched it initially. So no, they just pulled him out of the car and set his ass down, but he's not detained. Okay, because they wouldn't even know who they're detaining, but I wasn't sure. So glad to see that. All right, here we go.
Now I have a reason to identify you. Okay, and I want to make this perfectly clear. Hey, listen to me. Are you?
Once dude said, "What's that?" is when he elevated.
I gotta find out who you are. I'm gonna find out.
So this is what's gonna happen.
I gotta find out eventually.
Okay. Right now, I have a reason to identify you. Okay, and I want to make this perfectly clear. Hey, listen to me. Are you refusing to identify yourself? Stop talking over me.
I'm willing to exchange it.
Are you refusing to identify yourself? We can make this really clear and really quick, so then I can just take you to jail and you can sit in a cell until you identify yourself.
I'm willing to exchange. You're not identifying who you are.
I did.
B. Kitzler, C. Hines. I'm telling you.
What's your first name?
What's your first name?
Okay.
Kitzler? I mean, come on. What's so hard about that?
Copy. What's your first initial?
What's the first? A T. What's your first initial? Your?
It'll be Travis.
All right. What's your first initial? What's your name? Your? Kitzler and your. Well, you can't. What's your first initial for your first name? Your?
Again, it's right here.
Kitzler. Right. Okay. I didn't see it. What does it say? Your. It's M. Your. It's either an M or an N. I mean, I'll find it out eventually. Once I'll talk to the police station, make my complaints about you guys. Get some training records and discipline records for your and Kitzler.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker. So. Oh. Okay, so the guy that got irate, who is now approaching the car. I want to see his face up close and personal, but also he loses his shit rather, when this gentleman...
I don't have... What's the first...
What's your first name?
What's the initial of his?
What's your first name?
B. Kitzler. What's B? Brian?
What's your first name?
Brad?
Hey, what's your first name?
Let me hear your first name. I'm willing to exchange. I gotta find out who you are. I'm gonna find out.
So this is what's gonna happen.
I gotta find out eventually.
Okay.
Let me pause. The guy over there, this one, Kitzler, I want to see his face, which he's about to approach here because he gets so fucking mad. And then Yor comes back over there, their little tag team back again.
Right now, I have a reason to identify you. Okay, and I want to make this perfectly clear. Hey, listen to me. Are you refusing to identify yourself? Stop talking over me.
I'm willing to exchange it.
Are you refusing to identify yourself? We can make this really clear and really quick so then I can just take you to jail and you can sit in a cell until you identify yourself.
I'm willing to exchange it. You're not identifying who you are.
I did.
B. Kitzler, T. Hines. I'm telling you.
What's your first name?
What's your first name?
Okay.
Kitzler? I mean, come on. What's so hard about that?
Copy. What's your first initial?
What's the first? A T. What's your first initial? Your?
Travis.
All right. What's your first initial? What's your name? Your? Kitzler and your. Well, you can't. What's your first initial for your first name? Your?
Again, it's right here.
Kitzler. Right. Okay, I didn't see it. What does that say? Your. It's M. M. Your.
He was like looking over to see like this dumb shit because, oh boy. Hey. Because he was looking over to see if his partner, in my opinion, was making any progress, and realized real soon that he wasn't, because he was like, okay, M for Michael, and now he's going to town. But I wanted to see his face. Kitzler.
Either an M or an N. I mean,
There was a little bit more light.
Fine.
Tyrants like this.
Well, you can't. What's your first initial for your first name? You are.
Again, it's right here.
Kitzler. Right. Okay, I didn't see it. What does that say? Your.
That's a better lit up shot there of Kitzler, and we're gonna go at half speed so that things move a little slower. The way he's about to react. Look, there's his little taser right here. In a minute, he said it's either an M or an N. Because the dude will, your officer, yours, still not telling him his first initial even. And he's getting pissed about it. And in a minute, he looks up because he can hear talking, so he's curious if there's progress being made, which I just said. Look at them big old eyes you have there. And then he sees that he overhears the M, N, M, N, Michael, and he goes right back to it, just as angry.
Find it out eventually, once I'll talk to the police station. Make my complaints about you guys. Alright, what's your first initial? What's your name? What's your name? I mean, I'll find it out eventually. Once I'll talk to the police station. Make my complaints about you guys.
Listen to this.
Training records and discipline records. Your and Kitzler.
You'll find zero.
Zero? Yeah, the way you guys manhandled me the way you did on me.
Well, when you're reaching into a fucking bag,
There's
There's
nothing in the bag.
when you're reaching into it, there's nothing in the bag.
Just
But
a
guess what?
general
How many
bag.
things you look at
Coin
guns
purse.
and knives?
A coin purse.
You know how many people we deal with that have guns and knives?
You know how many times I hear them say that.
And
When you reach
and
into
you
a
guys,
bag,
you guys are sorely underprepared for a coin purse. Alright.
So that's what it is. It's a coin purse.
You elevated. It sounded like you pulled out your gun or something.
Oh, I did. You were reaching into a bag. I told you to stop.
Right after you asked for him to find his ID.
You weren't listening.
So you
That's the
overreact.
gist. You were not listening. That's the damn gist. That's the gist. You weren't listening to my fucking orders.
I mean, this whole situation, you've been overreacting. You ever heard of over this situation? What was it? Were you called or were you showing up? Were you called or is this a part of a regular patrol? Yeah, no.
After you confirmed.
Was there a complaint?
Hey, Mr. Hines.
What's the complaint?
Mr. Hines, are you gonna let me talk? Are you gonna let me talk?
I asked the question first, then you can talk, okay? I'm giving you the
Holy shit, dude, you've asked.
After I asked my question,
Then ask a question.
I did. Well, were you called or did you show up as part of your patrol kit, sir? Or either one you can ask, because both use the same radio. Alright, your kids are two jokers here.
So are you gonna ask a question so I can answer?
Did you hear it? I mean, what's
So go again. Go ahead.
What's so hard about answering it when I asked it?
You didn't ask me a question. You've been running your mouth since I asked.
Hilarious, because literally 2 minutes before that, he was saying all you've been doing is asking questions. And I was scratching the screen like that because I was seeing, was it on my phone? Because
Step on the curb.
You're playing mind games, okay?
we're playing these mind games together. Yeah, so it's at 8:41, which I somehow turned into 37 minutes, but I got to 8:47. Let's continue.
So what's your question?
I asked it twice, and then now you're gonna say that, and then I ask it a third time, kid sir, and you're gonna be like, oh, did you ask your question again?
No, what's your question?
You're playing some real mind games here, kid sir.
Okay, what's your question?
What's the deal with you? Alright, how long have you been working here?
No shit.
How long have you been on this police force?
I was wondering.
Since February of 21.
Not long.
Have you ever worked day shift? Do you only been night shift?
All different shifts.
You seem like a real night shift type of guy. I don't think you would do so well on day shift with the politicization going on.
Okay,
What's the deal
we're
with
going
you?
back to regular.
Jokers here.
So are you gonna ask it?
Let's
Are
see
you
what that's
confirmed?
Was there a
Hey,
complaint?
Mr. Hines.
What's the complaint?
Mr. Hines, are you gonna let me talk?
What's the
Are you gonna let me talk?
I asked the question first, then you can talk, okay? I'm giving you the
Holy
opportunity
shit,
to
dude,
talk
you've asked.
after I asked my question.
Then ask a question.
I did. Well, were you called, or did you show up as part of your patrol kit, sir? Or either one you can ask, because both use the same radio.
Yep.
Alright, your kids, sir. Two jokers here.
So are you gonna ask a question so I can answer?
Did you hear it? I mean, what's so
So
hard
go again.
about-
Go ahead.
What's so hard about answering it when I asked it?
You didn't ask me a question. You've been running your mouth since I asked you to step on the
Kids,
curb.
you're playing mind games, okay?
Okay, so what's your question?
Alright. I asked it twice, and then now you're gonna say that, and then I ask it a third time, Kitzler, and you're gonna be like, oh, did you ask your question again?
No, what's your
Crazy.
question?
You're playing some real mind games here, Kitzler.
Okay, what's your question?
What's the deal with you? All right, how long have you been working here? How long have you been on this police force?
Since February of 21.
And have you worked day shift? Do you only been night shift, Kitzler?
All different shifts.
You seem like a real night shift type of guy. I don't think you would survive. You do so well on day shift with the politicization going on, being in the public's eye and all that. I don't know if you'd handle that very well. The way you treat me here, you don't seem like a very good guy. Could handle all that.
Hey, are you okay with me taking a look through your car?
No, I'm not okay with that.
Fuck no. What a dumb shit.
Why don't you run a dog around or something? Any of you guys dog canine?
Oh, we've got a canine coming over.
Okay.
Already coming, he said.
Yeah, you really get thorough about your work. Oh, there he is, right? You guys gotta be real
Okay,
clear.
so you said that you had a question, so what's your question?
Yeah, I asked you a question.
Are you
No, you
gonna ask it or not?
Well, what's your deal? I mean, you guys
I
sound
don't-
like
I don't
you got
understand
some
that question.
psychological problems. Did you just get done with something that's traumatic for you? Something traumatic that happened before?
How about you? Has there been something going on with you? I see that you're living out of your car.
No.
Is this something?
I'm a shopper. This is how you treat shoppers around here.
Or you were sleeping in your car when I rolled up on you?
And
I just relax it. This is a cart that's gonna put my
So
water
we
in
talked
here.
to a lot of people that sit in this lot overnight, and not a single person has been parked over here that has been shopping. Okay?
What's this person not been somewhere clearly watching?
We're gonna go over and talk to them next, but
You're gonna go
what
Yes,
I
you
need,
will.
what I need is an ID off of
You
you.
guys don't just make conversation. You make harassment and threats.
Okay, then you can file a complaint.
he will.
That's how you guys
Lack of
operate.
following directions.
You guys don't.
Contact started.
There's levels of identification that need to be involved. Okay, am I being detained?
Yes.
Obviously.
Then this is a situation where I invoke my rights.
Yep.
And this.
Okay, but
Nothing else to
I'm
say,
telling
sir.
you,
We're not just doing a
I'm telling
conversation.
you that I have reason to identify
No,
you.
you don't.
Okay.
What is
So I'm
that?
asking you.
Who you are.
I am asking you.
Yeah, and I told you too.
No, you didn't.
You
You gave me a last name and a first initial. I need your date of birth.
You're a frickin' cop. Go run the plate. Hello.
Well, what's your date of birth? 'Cause
I am not required to give that to you.
Exactly. Just like you can't roll up on people like this.
I am here in a legal capacity, Mr. Hines,
Okay, yeah, and I have rights.
and I have
Legally,
every
have
reason
rights.
to identify you right now.
Yeah, and also respect my rights in the same
Reason and rights are two different things.
in the same way. It's not just you're not just a soul.
Want to learn Hebrew in
Dang
2
it.
weeks? Hebrew in 2 weeks? Good for you. You can't. It's a very hard.
You're going full bore against the enemy.
Nope, I'm
Ready
operating
to-
under the Constitution, Wisconsin state law, and our policy and procedure.
Okay.
Okay?
No, you're not. You're pushing it a little further beyond what your limits are.
No, sir.
You have certain limits within your constitutional.
I would say the guy that was just at the car, the one with the booty that we see right here, that he's a veteran in comparison to old dude Ketzler that's been on the road since 2021.
Procedures. Okay. All right, you're pushing that a little beyond.
No, I'm not.
Well,
Wait, That'd be
a little further beyond what your limits are.
No, sir.
You have certain limits within your constitutional procedures. Okay. All right. You're pushing that a little beyond.
No, I'm not.
Well, if you think you're not.
Okay, and if you have an issue with how I conduct my police work, you can file a complaint or you can argue about it.
Well, I'm telling
But right now, I'm telling you that you're required to identify yourself.
I'm telling you, there's a balance.
We would have to look up, I would have to rather look up the state of Wisconsin, and if you are having to, what have you, ID.
It's with what you're doing, okay? We have constitutional rights as well.
What right has been violated here?
What
Tell
right?
me.
Whoa. What right has been violated of yours? Well, let's see. What I can count, and I'm just nobody of nobody. I mean, I'm definitely somebody, but I have no legal degree or what have you. And okay, the way you rolled up on him initially and asked for ID when he asked you what was the reason for it, and you said, I'll tell you that later, and then you jerked him out the car, got him set there, and have been treating him like an absolute retard.
Tell me which constitutional right.
There's a little bit of that cruel and unusual behavior going on. There's a balance with what you're doing, okay? We have constitutional rights as well.
What right has been violated here? Tell me which constitutional right.
There's a little bit of that cruel and unusual behavior going on that you guys.
Cruel and unusual punishment, right?
You're pushing the limits.
Okay. So again, what right is being violated?
What right is being violated?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start with the fourth. Okay. Do you know what the Fourth Amendment is?
No.
Oh, there you go. Check it
Surprise.
out. Check them all out. Because you're out here as a security patrol. Are you getting a little kickback, with this extra duty you're doing? They don't even need to hire a security guard. They got you bullies come here and harass us.
So I assume you're not from the area.
I assume that you're getting a little kickback from the Woodman for doing this kind of bully tactic.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, why are you performing private security for a business?
This is a public parking lot.
Okay, were you called, or are you just doing regular patrol? Is this a regular patrol? Because if it's regular patrol, you're doing private security for a private
100%
business.
In a public parking lot.
Well, this is public. The city owns this.
No, I didn't do that.
So
you're the public.
Of course, yeah. I mean, there was no barriers to entry.
That's correct.
It's 24 hours, so we can shop any time of the day.
The amount of drugs and the amount of orange that come out of this parking lot.
Woodman sells drugs. Who owns this?
No, I didn't do that.
So
it's open to the public.
Of course, yeah. I mean, there was no barriers to entry.
That's correct.
It's 24 hours, so we can shop any time of the day.
The amount of drugs and the amount of orange that come out of this parking lot.
Woodman sells drugs? Oh, yeah.
No, didn't say that.
You're protecting the drug dealers?
How in the world does that make any sense?
And there was no barriers to entry.
That's correct.
It's 24 hours, so we can shop any time of the day.
The amount of drugs and the amount of orange that come out of this parking lot.
Woodman sells drugs? Oh, yeah.
No, didn't say that.
You're protecting the drug dealers?
How in the world does that make any sense?
So why are you harassing me in a private business and claiming that you're not private security
Because
you're working for the city.
Woodman's does not want people camping in their parking lot. And it
Okay.
is illegal to camp anywhere inside the village of Howard.
What's your contract? What contract do you have with this business about this?
There is no contract, so
You didn't
it's
sign.
irrelevant.
There's no signed contract between you and the
I
business.
understand, and it could have just been a simple warning, like, hey, you can't park here, you can't camp here. But
Well, no, you
decided
pushed
to
it.
escalate it.
No, I was just sitting minding my own business. You guys escalated the whole thing. That's why I'm sitting here. I didn't come over here.
You're violating an ordinance.
You're and kidding me. All right.
Why is Amazon?
What's the deal? We all just gonna pick on me?
Yeah.
I'm the only one here that's got to get picked on. There's like 50 other cars here. I'm the guy who's got to get picked on. Because you guys got this God complex.
At least we figured out what the F this is. Now the is light in there because it's stickers, and that's what making the gleam.
About this whole thing.
What's your date of birth?
Let's hear your date of birth, and I'll tell you.
No, I am not required to give that to you. You are required to give it to me right now.
No, you don't know how the law works.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not educated, and you're the one living out of your car.
Nah, you're oh, that's how you look at it.
I do this every day.
Education levels have to do with
no.
Your income status.
No.
It's directly related.
I do this
Income
every single day.
every single night. You're a night shift worker, okay? You're definitely not qualified to work the day shift. With this attitude, both of you guys, the way you work, no way. I don't believe that you work the day shift at all. You've ever worked the day shift.
Okay. What's your phone number?
Oh my God! What a dumb question.
What's your date of birth?
What's the minimum for identification?
Yep.
Reasonable suspicion.
Well, what is
No.
that?
Yeah, when people identify me, you have to give social. Do I have to give my social number?
Nope. I'm looking for the spelling of your first name, middle name, last name, and your date of birth.
Yeah, and it sounds like we've shared that already. We're
Nope.
past that.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, we're past
No, you haven't.
the identification
You
part.
scanned this
So spell
tag.
your last name.
No, this is just a control
Okay,
thing.
and once again, I'm trying to spell you like your and Kidman.
What's your last name?
Was that what I have right? You got an ID right there. Whose ID is that? It's
Not your business. What's your last name?
Not my business. Kidman, what was it?
What's your last name?
And we're waiting on
The canine.
Alright, well, it's sure, it's fine, it's like a ketchup bottle.
Okay. Spell that for me.
It's H-E-I-N-Z-E.
And your first name.
Like they didn't know.
Like you said, you guys said
No, what's your first name?
You guys said it earlier.
And your middle name.
Okay, let's hear your middle name.
Nope, I'm not required to give you my middle name. I'm asking you for your full middle name. Right.
So this doesn't take forever. Let me put it back to regular fucking speed. Excuse my language.
Let's hear it, because we're gonna find it out eventually.
What's your middle name, Travis?
Yeah, that's not the minimum.
No, reasonable suspicion is. Yes, it is.
Oh, and once again, I suspect you of committing a
that's
crime
fine.
too, and
That's
we were
fine.
discussing earlier about
That's fine. No, we can just go the jail route then.
For what purpose?
Right. With you know what the Fourth Amendment is. It's the right to be secure in our papers and
Yep.
in our being.
So this guy,
Okay.
he is part of
That's
far away
what I
from
invoke
main entrance.
when I'm being
The amount of cameras
This is a part of the,
made contact with him. There's
civil
further
rights.
movement. I
Okay.
told him to step out.
So I don't
He
have
started
to-
reaching inside his bag.
What was
Stopped, so I drew down on him, and he was still fucking around with the bag, so we pulled him out. Refused to identify himself. We got several different flaggers on the board.
shopping? You guys think I need to be charged with camping? Because, yeah,
And he was pulled up to this car initially.
discuss.
We kept
No
rolling that
problem
out.
with that person.
This guy
the same
had
whole time.
contact with before.
Difference. For some reason, they've turned me in them.
Yeah, 16 other homeless people here.
No, you went over as we were talking. That's exactly what I'm
They replaced him.
I've not heard of it yet.
I almost have to put it back to a little bit slower because there's two conversations going on. Good job on Travis on audioing the car up because that's obviously not body cam footage that we're hearing of, but there's two conversations going on and I feel like something key just happened. Did I already do that?
Contact with before.
Difference. For some reason, they've turned me in them.
Yeah, 16 other homeless people here.
No, you went over as we were talking. That's exactly what I'm
They replaced him.
I've not heard of it yet. It's going to be a hassle.
Minding their own minding their own business. Yeah. It's all pretty much the same. But that is a common difference. It's quite excessive for somebody sitting here minding their own business. Yet
I was curious if that was the goal. Because it should be. Because I did hear someone say, I'm not going to arrest you.
Alright, shut the door.
Alright, we're gonna have you come and sit over here, okay?
No.
Sure, okay.
They got hit to the cameras and the audio.
You gotta get distance, get it to the distance.
There, on guard.
Closer to the other person.
Alright, so while he's handling his business, I'd be happy to continue. So as I started, right, I've been working this area from the main entrance to the
3 years.
I'm out of camera range.
This is a high crime area. Or away from the main entrance. Any view with a camera. Right next to another car. And to me that looks like possible drug
It's
dealer.
irrelevant.
What? No way.
Arrest. camera
Like he has a
right next to
camera.
another car. And to me, that looks like possible drug deal.
Drug dealer for the second time.
You haven't provided any information that you've got. From the store
I love it.
to camp out of their parking lot. So that's why I'm here talking.
Oh, you're harassing me. You're not going to talk.
Alright, you can file a complaint.
You don't just talk to people. I don't think, you seem like almost a reasonable guy. I don't think you've ever worked this shit. So, I'll let it do it. You said 3 years. How long have you been here?
Longer.
Yeah, what's this cop's name anyway?
What the fuck is this?
Yo, what's up?
Gregor, G-R-E-R-A.
Today, not.
What the fuck is going on?
I think they're mistaken.
Oh, you're saying that
Legal search and seizure.
because he's searching, so obviously you guys think that there's something. He's searching.
Like, just come here for this idiot. You don't just do that. You're new. Unless you're the They destroyed the completely. I mean, I don't know about this one in particular, but in general, they did.
It's not a work thing. It's just simply searching because the dog was here. There's no progression. Skipping progression. You're skipping the step. You're the aggressor. Skipping steps.
Drone stuff.
What's up?
It's all like drone stuff. That bad part.
Okay. Did he give you a stronger indication in any specific area?
This side. On my side over here.
The dog. The dog gave a stronger indication to the other side rather than the side. Give it enough time.
We're missionaries for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We invite you to come to church with us this Sunday.
The latter way.
Find anything?
There's a pouch with these weird seeds, but I don't know what they are. Or why you would have them in there. It's got a lot of weird stuff in there.
sounds good. Yep, so I talked to the store, they want you to leave.
Oh, you do?
They're not going to be welcome back. Yep. Yep. So you can be on your way. Leave. Right, and if you refuse to do that, we're going to be right back there. We're going to tow your car.
I'm not, you know what?
Let's hear this.
That sounds good. Yep, so I talked to the store, they want you to leave.
Oh, you do?
They're not going to be welcome back. Yep.
Oh, not welcome back.
Yep. So you can be on your way. Leave. Right, and if you refuse to do that, we're going to be right back there. We're going to tow your car.
I'm not, you know what?
If you refuse to do that, we're going to tow your car.
Oh, you gotta tow my car, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can take it off.
Sounds good. There you go. There's your
That's
ID.
my idea.
Yes, it is.
Somebody else's. You're handing me my idea.
Have you seen
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, let's.
All right, so you're free to go, Travis. Do you have any questions for us?
I'll have to find it out at the police station. This is it. I'm just gonna leave. I need to just take a few minutes to figure out a destination to go on my GPS.
So they want you out of here now. So
Yeah. No, you
Get out
want
of
me
here.
out of here now.
No, I talked to the store. Right.
so like
Right.
he's not from there, which you guys implied initially, and I'm gonna guess that's maybe the case. He just said he needs to use his GPS to plug something in to figure out where his destination is. Like they want you out now, so you would rather the man be out on the road, not having a clue of where he's going, I guess. So
For customers, not people living out of their parking lot.
Oh, okay.
not either dipshit.
Yes.
So they want you out of here now. So
Yeah. No, you
Get out
want me
of here.
out of here now.
No, I talked to the store. Right. For customers, not people living out of their parking lot.
Oh, okay. What's this on top of my car?
I don't know. I'm assuming that's something that maybe my partner took out.
Oh, what a mess. Yeah, see what you do is you come here, you mess up my car, and then you tell me I gotta leave immediately. It's
Yeah.
like, look at
Yep.
this.
So we'll give you a
figured they
couple
wrecked
minutes,
it.
all right, Travis? So good luck.
Good luck. Huh. Hilarious. Yeah, the car is a wreck. No question.
Yeah, I saw.
I'm not even turning the lights on to show you big guy stuff.
What the heck?
Yeah, exactly.
Jellyfish lighting.
I'm surprised they didn't bring this camera. I guess you have to be kind of collecting tool in this situation. He knows that we gotta do right down in case he gets stuck in the traffic. They were a-holes to you to the max. In this video, I share my intense encounter with deputies from the Brown County Sheriff's Office. It all started when Deputy Qatar, yeah, that's funny because it sounds similar to the music, approached me while I was parked at Woodman's, accused of camping in my vehicle. The situation quickly escalated. I had yet to read this. Despite my attempts to explain, the deputies insisted on seeing my ID, leading to a tense exchange and eventual detainment. Watch as I navigate this very challenging, I would say, encounter, questioning their motives and handling of the situation. This video highlights the complexities of living out of a vehicle and dealing with law enforcement. Join me in exploring the details of this incident and understanding the broader implications for those living a mobile lifestyle. Interesting. Wow. Are these all like tags?
Looking for a fence that combines.
It brought me to him still. So these are links.
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
Oh boy.
What's the crime?
What's that?
What's the crime?
Well, you're look.
Oh, he must have gotten. This is a different angle or something like that. Cause this is the guy that searched him.
Looks an awful lot like you're camping out of your vehicle in the parking lot of a business.
Well, I'll take off. I just.
No. I'm investigating this, okay? And I've been working this area for the past several years.
3.
Yep. And I know the management here and the ownership at Woodman's, and they don't allow people to be camping out their vehicle.
Just because you know a motherfucker don't mean that. Come on, now you little bitch.
In their parking lot.
Let's hear your dumb shit.
Getting this.
Because I'm actually over here writing as well, and I'm going over the various chakras. And anyway, the throat chakra as I speak, and when mofos be lying, look at them eyes too. So he's the same guy I was zooming in on before, just from a different angle. Yeah, I just didn't realize he had red hair. So glad we're getting to see it from this one. Wow. All right. This guy's a shit.
Okay.
Oh, so okay, it is clear he has been living on there.
Do you have an ID on you, sir?
What's the crime?
What's that?
What's the crime?
Well, looks an awful lot like you're camping out of your vehicle in the parking lot of a business.
Well, I'll take off. I just...
No. I'm investigating this, okay? And I've been working this area for the past several years.
Here?
Yep, and I know the management here and the ownership at Woodman's, and they don't allow people to be camping out their vehicle in their parking lot.
Okay, well, they can move.
It's okay.
I got stickers. I wanted to get some water.
Sure. Okay. Right now I'm gonna want to see your driver's license.
Okay. What was the crime?
Sure. You have your driver's license.
This is where it all effed up because his car wasn't even on. What is the reason that you are requesting my ID?
Sure, and I'd be happy to explain that to you after I get your driver's license.
Well, it takes couples.
Right, I know, but I need to know who I'm talking to, right? And we're not going to be going and digging in bags. Get your fucking hand out of the bag.
Okay.
Oh my God. See,
Step out of the car.
Oh, sure, dude.
Step out of the car right now. Stop dicking around with the camera and get out of the car.
Are you serious? We didn't see this angle.
We're not going to be reaching for anything else. Get out of the car.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back. Do you have any weapons on you? What do you have in your pocket? Separate your feet. Separate your feet.
Oh, no.
Separate your feet. Sure. All right, where's your ID?
What's the crime on?
Where's your ID?
What am I being suspected of for
Where's
crime?
your ID? Okay, you're gonna take a seat right here, okay?
Oh, sure. Okay.
He's placating.
Take a seat. You all right?
No, you're a bitch.
That's what's gonna happen,
Oh.
okay? Like, you're gonna cross your feet.
Oh.
If you try and run from me, do anything, I'm gonna tase you, okay?
You got tased me? Okay.
Yeah. So where's your ID?
What's the crime? Do you understand?
I need to have your ID, and then I'll be happy to explain things to you. So where's your ID?
Well, what's your name? Where are you guys?
I'm Deputy Kitzlar with the Brown County Sheriff's Office.
Kitzlar? Alright, is that K-I-T-S-L-E-R?
Right here. Right here.
I can't see it.
Okay, that's wonderful. Where's your ID?
No, Kitzlar.
Where's your ID?
Does it start with a K or
What's your name?
a C?
What's your name?
I just want to get this right. Does it start with a
Where's
K?
your ID?
Okay, so I'm just taking a guess. I'll figure it out at the police station later.
Where's your
Wait,
ID?
Are you guys sheriff? You're police? You're both police? Okay. And then your name? Okay, so is that Y-O-R? I can't see it. No, I can't read
I
that.
ask you again, where's your ID?
I'm trying to figure out who you guys are.
Well, we just told you who we are. Deputy Kitzlar and Deputy Orr. What's your name?
Okay,
Where's your
and
ID?
I'm just confirming. Y-O-R?
Pretty simple.
Okay, yeah. Y-O-H-R. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, my last name's Hines, so...
What's your first name?
Okay, yeah, what's your guys' first name? Kitzlar and Yor.
Okay.
What's Kitzlar?
Listen, we're not going to get anywhere until I have your driver's
Let's find out who each other are, yeah.
I'm Deputy Kitzlar with the Brown County Sheriff's
And I
Office.
say, yeah.
Badge number is 1402. Okay.
All right.
I have a legal reason to identify you now.
Let me tell you, I got a legal reason.
Listen to me. I have a legal reason to identify you. Okay? So, I'm asking where your ID is. I'm asking where your ID is.
You guys are being really weak and shining your lights in my face like this.
Where's your ID?
So Kitzlar, what's your first name? I can tell you my first name. Both of yours. B? Okay, T. All right. So I can get somewhere here.
Okay. So are you failing to provide identification?
It sounds like you are.
Or are you refusing to? I have absolutely no reason
B
to give you my full identity.
Well, why is that? What's
I've
protecting
given you my information, my badge number, and the first initial of my name.
Okay.
You don't need anything further than
Kitzler,
that. I have
that.
a legal reason to be stopping you as an officer.
What's the crime?
And again, I said I'm happy to explain that after I get your ID.
All right. Well, I mean, you've heard it. I mean,
Nope, you didn't provide anything.
That's it. It's T. Hines.
Okay, what's your first name?
Okay, let's hear your first name.
What's your first name?
Why are you withholding your information?
I'm not. I was happy to provide it.
Kitzler, right?
I was happy to provide
And then
it.
you got your. I don't have. What's the first?
What's your first name?
What's the initial of Kitzler?
What's your first name?
E. Kitzler. What's B? Brian?
What's your first name?
Brad?
Hey, what's your first name?
Let me hear your first name. I'm going to text you. I got to find out who you are. I'm going to find
So
out.
this is what's going to happen.
I got to find out eventually.
Okay. Right now, I have a reason to identify you. Okay, and I want to make this perfectly clear. Hey, listen to me. Are you refusing to identify yourself? Stop talking over me.
I'm willing to exchange it.
Are you refusing to identify yourself? We can make this really clear.
Sorry.
Identification.
It sounds like you are.
Are you refusing to? I have absolutely no reason to give you my full identity.
Well, why is that? What's
I've
protecting
given you my information, my badge number, and the first initial of my name.
Okay.
You don't need anything further than
Kitzler,
that. I have a legal reason to be stopping you as an officer.
What's the crime?
And again, I said I'm happy to explain that after I get your ID.
Happy?
All right. Well, I mean, you've heard it. I mean,
Nope, you didn't provide anything.
That's it. It's T. Hines.
Okay, what's your first name?
Okay, let's hear your first name.
What's your first name?
Why are you withholding your information?
I'm not. I was happy to provide it.
Kitzler, right?
I was happy to provide
And then
it.
you got your. I don't have. What's the first?
What's your first name?
What's the initial of Kitzler?
What's your first name?
E. Kitzler. What's B? Brian?
What's your first name?
Brad?
Hey, what's your first name?
Let me hear your first name. I'm going to text you. I got to find out who you are. I'm going to find out.
So this is what's going to happen.
I got to find out eventually.
Okay. Right now, I have a reason to identify you. Okay, and I want to make this perfectly clear. Hey, listen to me. Are you refusing to identify yourself? Stop talking over me.
We'll exchange it.
Are you refusing to identify yourself? We can make this really clear and really quick, so then I can just take you to jail and you can sit in a cell until you identify yourself.
I'm not just you're not identifying who you are.
I did.
B. Kitzler. Hines. I'm telling you.
What's your first name?
What's your first name?
Okay.
Kitzler. I mean, come on. What's so hard about that?
Copy. What's your first initial?
What's the first?
They already know.
What's your first initial? Your.
Hey,
All right,
Travis.
what's your first
See?
initial? What's your name?
They know his shit.
Kitzler and your. Well, you can't. What's your first initial for your first name? Your.
Again, it's right here.
Kitzler. Right. Okay, I didn't see it. What did that say? Your. It's M. Your. It's either an M or an N. I mean, I'll find it out eventually. Once I'll talk to the police station, make my complaints about you guys. Training records, discipline records.
He did a shitty search job. If that was me looking for
You'll find zero.
Zero? Yeah, the way you guys
bitch.
manhandled me the way you did on me.
Well, when you're reaching into a bag.
There's
no
Travis.
When you're reaching into there's nothing in the bag.
Just
You
a
guys
general
know how many
bag.
people deal with it
Coin
at guns
purse.
and knives?
A coin purse.
You know how many people deal with it at guns and knives?
Yeah, and
When you reach
you
into a bag.
guys are thoroughly underprepared for a coin purse.
Yep.
All right.
So that's what it is? It's a coin purse?
It's not like you pulled out your gun or something.
Oh, I did. You were reaching into a bag. I told you to stop.
Yeah.
You weren't listening.
So you
Yes.
overreact. I mean,
Right.
this whole situation, you've been overreacting over the situation. What was it? Were you called or were you showing up? Were you called or were you
Which
just
is
part
even
of
more of a factor.
patrol? Yeah, no, it does.
After you confirm,
So no calls.
Mr. Hines.
What's the complaint?
Mr. Hines, are you going to let me talk?
No.
Are you going to let me talk?
I asked the question first, then you can talk, okay? I'm giving you the
Holy
opportunity
shit,
to
dude,
talk
you've asked
after I ask my question.
Then ask a question.
I did. Well, were you called or did you show up as part of your patrol kits there? Or your, either one, you can ask, because both use the same radio. Right, your Kitzler. Joker's here.
So are you going to ask a question so I can answer?
Did you hear it? I mean, what's
So
so hard?
go ahead.
What's so hard about answering it when I asked it?
You didn't ask me a question. You've been really well since I asked you to step over.
It's like playing mind games, okay?
Okay, so what's your question?
I asked it twice, and then now you're...
Together. Oh, I was hoping you had some more fucking sense, but...
I'm gonna say that, and then I ask it a third time, Kitzler.
So this is your... Oh yeah, there was an H there. Yohar. Yozan. R-H-O. Roy. I mean, it's almost horn. Hoy.
And you're gonna be like, oh, did you ask your question again? That's crazy. You're playing some real mind games here, Kitzler.
John Lennon style.
What's the deal with you? All right, how long have you been working here? How long have you been on this police force?
Since February of 21.
And have you ever worked day shift? Have you only been night shift, Kitzler?